Hello, I'm James Burleson, the Public Information Officer for the North Glen Police Department. This week's report will cover the dates of August 12th through August 25th. On August 12th at 6:40 p.m., Officer Williams responded to a disturbance at E.B. Rains Park. While on scene, another disturbance occurred nearby. Officer Williams ran over to break up the fight, and while he was placing a male into custody, he was struck in the head with a champagne bottle by another female involved in the disturbance. Officer Williams suffered a cut on his head and was transported to a local hospital for his injuries. He was released shortly after and is expected to fully recover. The suspect that struck the officer is facing multiple assault charges against a peace officer. On August 14th, just before 5 p.m., a car traveling south on I-25 crashed and landed at the bottom of an embankment. Witnesses told officers they saw a man run from the vehicle after the crash. Officers and medics canvassed the area, and Sergeant Shube located the driver in the North Glen Marketplace. The driver was arrested. The vehicle he was driving was reported stolen out of Denver on August 13th. The suspect faces 7 charges, including third-degree motor vehicle theft, careless driving, leaving the scene of an accident, obstructing a peace officer, and others. On August 14th at 11 p.m., officers responded to a call of a burglary in progress in the 11400 block of Cherokee Street. Upon arriving on scene, officers observed the glass door shattered. A witness told officers they saw 3 males break the glass door and enter the business. The witness then saw the suspects leave the scene in a white SUV. Responding officers advised they observed a white SUV leaving from the area and attempted to stop the vehicle. The vehicle fled and officers were unable to apprehend the suspects. The investigation is ongoing. On August 15th, officers Thompson and Sustek were on patrol when they saw a young girl crying on the sidewalk. The girl told the officers it was her first day walking home from school and she was lost. Officers were able to contact her parents and get her home safely. The following day, Officers Thompson and Susek observed the same girl riding her bike in the neighborhood and were able to take time to speak with her. After talking, the officers bought her a Slurpee for her ride home.
You can get something to drink. You just can't go crazy like energy drinks. But if you want like a Slurpee, you can do that.
On August 17th at 11 a.m., officers responded to a vehicle fire in the driveway of a home in the 3000 block of East 106th Avenue. The vehicle's owner told officers he had gotten home 15 minutes prior to the fire starting. There were no injuries during this incident. Nearly 4 hours later on the 14th at 2:53 p.m., officers responded to another vehicle fire in the intersection of Malley and Community Center Drive. Officer Olson was blocking traffic for the truck, which ran out of gas. The driver of the truck had finished filling up the truck using a red gas canister when the truck caught fire. The driver sustained burns on his hands during the incident. While responding with lights and sirens activated to this vehicle fire, an officer was hit in the intersection of 120th and Grant. The patrol vehicle suffered minor damage. The officer and the driver of the other vehicle were uninjured. As a safety reminder, when you see police vehicles operating with their emergency lights and sirens activated, it's important to give them the right of way. When responding to emergencies, every second matters. On August 22nd at 2:55 p.m., officers responded to a house near the intersection of East 108th Place and Downing Court to assist the Safe Streets Task Force with apprehending a person wanted in connection to a homicide investigation. When officers arrived on scene, the suspect was in the residence. Officers made announcements for the suspect to come out of the house. While the suspect was in the house, the North Glen Thornton SWAT team responded with the emergency response vehicle. Eventually, the suspect came out with his hands up and was taken into custody. Crime data and trends can be found on our website, www.northglen.org/police. Be sure to follow us on social media for the latest from the North Glen Police Department.